Hi everyone, welcome to the last class in April and class 65 with me, April Moon. I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher, and today we've got a nice, gentle, relaxing, full body exercises to help you really gain some strength in your core, back and all your muscles really from head to toe. All you need is the mat and a little bit of space and a cushion if you've got one, and we're going to get started in just a few moments. Okay, I always say please work within your own limits and don't overdo anything. Keep yourself nice and safe when you exercise, so you feel like your body's getting something out of it, and don't overdo it because obviously that could cause injury. I have had a bit of a flu type bug the past couple of weeks, so apologies if I'm a little bit slow and I've still got a bad cough, and because I've coughed so hard I've got pulled muscles in my stomach, which is not ideal. So I'm going to go very gentle today, but we'll still have a good sort of workout and your muscles will still gain a lot of strength from what we're about to do. Okay, so I think I've rattled on for enough now. Let's come and lay down. So first things first, just make sure your feet are hip width apart before we get started. So that's if you have your feet together, heels out, toes forward, and then try and roll down, and then hug the knees in and just rock side to side. Now this is a lovely way to relax the back, relax that lumbar spine where we hold so much tension. Just breathe in and out. And then have the left foot down, excuse me, and then the right foot. Toes facing forwards. And now just lift one hip up and down at a time. So just relax the lower back. 3, 2, 1, and now try and imagine that your hips have got a spirit level on them and they're just nice and level. Okay? Now with the head, let's just relax the head. So we're going to rock side to side, very slowly, very gently, pushing the shoulders away from the ears. We'll do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hands are down. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. And then all you're going to do is lift the hands off the floor, turn the hands around as far as they will go, which will work into your shoulders and start to mobilise all of those. Keep the shoulders away from the ears though. 3, 2, and 1. Good, and release down. Lovely. And now just lift that left arm, excuse me, and float it back. Mind your water bottle, if you've got one. Just float it up. Stretch through the fingertips. Stretch it up, and now squeeze nice and slowly around the side of the body like you're drawing a big circle, and then turn the palm and lift up. Now keep the neck relaxed. I see a lot of people with tight shoulders or one shoulder is really sore. Highly recommend that you just work within your limits. So if your shoulder can only go up to here, or if your arm can only go up to there, then that's fine. You draw a circle from there. Okay? Good. Let's do 3 more. 2, and your last one. And release. Lovely. Other side. This is where we always feel, stay where you are, this is where we always see the difference in what side is tighter than the other. So lift the arm, float back, stretch out, turn and up, and float back, and round, and turn. So really stretch up towards the ceiling. Try not to let the hand go of its own accord. Keep it in line with the shoulder at all times. Don't let the wrist flex at all. 3, 2, Lovely, great. Now take your right hand to the left elbow. Excuse me. And then the left hand to the right elbow. And then relax the head. And then inhale, exhale, press the elbows up towards the ceiling. And then lower down. Inhale. Exhale, lift. And come down. And lift. And come down. And again, up. And lower. And one more. And lower down. Wonderful. Just going to check. Victoria, is the noise level still okay? And if you want to put it in the chat, I'll just double check. But there's some really loud noise downstairs, and I don't know why. But just I hope that it's all okay. Okay, guys. So now let's just work into the hips. So relax the toes. And now just let the right knee drop out to the side, and then up, and then the left knee. I'm just going to double check that we're all okay. Yes, noise level is all okay. Fab. Good. So down and up and down and up. Let's connect the breath here. So inhale, drop the shoulders, exhale. Right knee out and lift. Inhale, exhale, out. Inhale, up. Exhale, out. And up. And left knee out. And up. Let's do 6. Really nice for the hips. 5. You can do this in bed. You can do this in an ad break on your favourite television programme. Really nice way to just open and release. Excuse me. And that's the last one. Wonderful. Hug the knees in. Cross the left ankle over the right, and then just rock side to side. And then right ankle over left, and just rock side to side. And left foot down, right foot down. Wonderful. Now let's just lift the right foot up and tap it down. Left leg and tap. Right leg. Now, while we're doing this, so sorry, you want to make sure that you keep your pelvis neutral. That means we're not pushing the lower back into the mat, and everything stays sort of mobilized and still. That's what really helps our bodies. Pilates is a very intricate kind of movement. Let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Okay, now just slide away, push through the heel. Now point the toe, lift the leg up, bend the knee, push it out to the side, come back in on the floor. Good. And again. Left leg, push, point, lift, bend, knee out, knee in, and come in. Good. Let's keep it going, working the core very gently and the hips here. Slide out, push through the heel. Point the toe, lift up, bend, knee out, come in, and lower. So the knee's only going out as far as the hip will allow it, and the other leg stays really still. Oh, sorry, what we're doing. Lift, lift, extend even. Point, lift up. Now bend the knee and out. Now let's do the last couple really slow. So pelvis really neutral. Drop the shoulders, just relax the face, jaw, fingers, toes. Slide out. Slide out, then push through that heel. Now point through the toes and lift up gently. If you get a little bit of cramp, just relax the foot. Hold it here. Bend the knee, and then out. Hold it. Then come back in. Then slowly lower. Wonderful. Left side, out. Push through the heel. Let that ankle come off the floor. Point toes. Lift. Bend the knee. And then out. Come back in. And tap. Wonderful. Soles of feet together, knees out. Just relax those hips. Breathe in and out. Wonderful. Bring the knees in. Feet as wide as the mat or wider. Then push the knees together. Push the heels out. And then up, and then both knees out to the side. And then come back up, and over to the other side. Oh, I love this stretch. It's my favourite one. Come back up. Let's do one more each side. Tight hips are a very common question that I get asked. How do you relieve tight hips? This exercise is probably the best one. That doesn't take up too much sort of strenuous exercise. It's just a nice relaxing one. And then up. Wonderful. Bring the feet in. Extend the legs out. And then stretch your arms out. Wonderful. Wonderful. And now we're going to come over onto the right side, and you're going to, I've got my block, I have to use my hoodie, but we're going to lay on your right side, extend your right arm out, place your block, if you've got one, or a cushion on your right arm. This is to support your neck. So this is a bad example with my hoodie, but it's better than nothing. And then you want to stretch out both arms. Now what you don't want is this. You want to have your hands down so your neck and your shoulders have got space to breathe. So knees in line with the ankles and then knees in line with the hips. Left hand on the left hip and stretch away. And then you're going to inhale. Now this is quite a hard exercise, even though it's at beginner level, because you have to use a thing called your coordination, and it can be a little bit hard. So don't panic if you can't get it straight away. So you've lifted your left arm up and you're looking at your left thumb. Now from here, you want to imagine that your arm is doing nothing, but your left side is opening you up. So you're going to open up because the waist is turning. And then come up, and then bring the hand down. And let's go again. Inhale, lift. Exhale. And then up, and bring the hand down. And again, inhale. Exhale. And then come up. I'm going to have to get rid of this hoodie, I think. And then come down. Good. And again, lift. Actually, no, I can't. I have to have it. Lift it up. And open. For 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it up. Bring it down. Wonderful. Now let's switch over to the other side. So lift yourself up. Left side now. This exercise is actually really good for spinal mobility as well. And it's also really good for your coordination, obviously, your brain to concentrate. So, left arm is long. Right arm on top of that left arm. So you're going to have a little, your hands might be a little bit over. One hand might be a little bit over than the other. That's normal. Knees in line with the ankles, knees in line with the hips. Right hand on the right hip. Push it away. Stretch it out. And then we're going to inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, open up. And then up, and then lower. Good. Drop the shoulders away every time you come back down. I guarantee your shoulders will probably rise because they're a very tight area of the body. And then up, lower. And then again up. And then open. And lift. And come back down. Wonderful. And again, a couple more times. Stretching the arms, stretch the fingertips. Open up through that waist. I can feel it all down here. It feels really good. And then up. And then come and lower. Then the last time, lift. And then exhale. For 3, 2, 1, lift up and lower down. Well done, everyone. Push yourself up very gently and then come into a wide leg child's pose. So knees out, big toes together, stretch the arms forward. Just relax. Stretch the fingertips out, forehead comes down, hips are opening. And then breathe in, breathe out. Come on, let's come into a cat-cow. So knees in line with the hips, wrists in line with the shoulders, and then you're going to make sure that you haven't got too much weight in the hands or the knees. So 50% of your body weight from your hands and 50% of your body weight from your knees. So inhale, nod, round through. And then uncurl and look forward. And round. And look forward. So really arch that spine. Nod. And look forward. And 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, round. Now drop the head. Let the head drop and relax. Look forward. And last one. My lower back loves this. Since I've been ill, for some reason I've had a really sore lower back. And I've been doing this every day, and I have to say it does really help. Stretches out all here. Fabulous stuff. Well done. Come and lay onto your front. Very gently, you're now going to work into the back, warm up the back, so relax your toes down. Have the feet together, then the toes out and then the heels out, and that will hopefully make sure that your body is aligned. And then you want to relax your elbows and place your forehead on the back of the hand. Now relax the elbows, just wiggle those hips side to side, make sure you've not got too much pressure into one side of your body. That will make a massive difference within your back muscles and how you exercise. And then we're going to breathe in and breathe out, squeeze up. And then lower. Breathe in. And lift. Breathe out. And lower. And again up. And come down. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Excuse me. And come back down. And again up. Let's hold it for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Lovely. Now push the hands up, round through the spine. So we're going to do like half a cat-cow here. Elbows down, round through the back. And come back down. Wonderful. Come back onto your front. Feet are wide, toes out. So this is really good for strengthening up your glutes. And sometimes we have bad back because our glutes are either too strong or too weak. So if they're too weak, this will really help you. Okay? So we're just going to lift the feet up, bring the heels together. And then the toes go out, and the feet go out, and then they lower down. And again, lift up, heels together, feet out and lower. Relax the elbows and the head. Breathing in, lift, squeeze, and out, and come back down. Do 3 more, lift, and come in, and then out and lower down. 2, up, feet in, out and lower down. We should be feeling this as well in your lower back. Lift, come back in and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet out and relax down. Wonderful. Curl the toes under and just lift the knees off the floor to just relax that back. And now push your stomach into the floor to release the lower back. Fabulous. Now come and lay onto your left side once again. And we're going to work into those hips. So elbow down. And we're going to really concentrate on relaxing your head here, okay? Sounds really silly, but sometimes when we lay on our side and our head is supported by one hand, we can sometimes press the head into the hand, which causes tension in the shoulders and the neck, so you want to just try and relax it. We're then going to bend these, and then bring the feet back, right hand on the right hip, and just push it away, fingertips down, lift the feet up, and then lift the knee up. Hold it there, knee down, and lower the feet. And again, up, knee, knee down, and lower. And up, and down, and lower. Try and keep that space open. With the elbows in the side, lift it up, knee down and come down. Okay, let's make it a little bit harder now. So lift feet, lift the knee, and I'm going to just extend the leg out, bring the feet back together, knee down, and then lower. Now you should feel that more on your left side of your leg. And again, up, and lift, just squeeze, in and down. Let's do 3 more. Lift, up, feet in, knees together, and lower. 2 more. Feet in, knees in, and lower. Last one, let's go. Lift. And feet in, and relax. Well done. Push with the heels. And let's go to the other side now. I really felt that in my hips. Okay, right elbow down. This is the last one, and we get a nice little stretch. So, knees together. Relax the head. Hand, left hand on left hip. Bring the feet up. And then let's go. Squeeze the knee up. Lower it. Lower the feet. And again, up. lift, down, and relax. Just mobilising the hips here. Of course, your core is always working as well, so your core's working right now to stabilise you. So your feet are lifting off the floor. Down, and then we'll just do one more like this, and then in of course, repeat the same. So you're lift your feet up, bring the knee up, extend, feet together, knee in and lower. Good, and again up, knee, out, come in, knee down. Good, keep it 3, down, and lift. Down. And last one, lift feet, lift knee, extend it out, bring it in, knees together and relax. Well done. Come and lay onto your back, soles of feet together, and then just rock the knees up and down because this will be really nice into your hip joint. Wonderful. Now just cross that left ankle over the right ankle and then knees out. And we're just here for about 30 seconds. So just close the eyes, relax. Then bring the knees in and cross the right ankle over the left, knees out. Just keep breathing in and out. And then bring the knees in, hug the knees in, rock side to side. Roll over onto your right side, and then come and push yourselves up very gently. Nice and tall with the arms. Lower down. And exhale lower. And wonderful, thank you all so much everybody. I'm not here next. There will be a pre-recorded video for you at the same time, 12:30. After, and I hope you enjoyed that. Any questions, please comment down below, and I will always get back to you as soon as possible, of course. And have a great bank holiday weekend next weekend. Let's hope the weather's lovely. Take care of yourselves, and thank you for joining me. Bye.